bro? Braham? Bro Hammerstein? I'm just looking for puzzles. If there's anything I can do to aid your investigation, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you, Matthew. You know what would help my investigation? A puzzle. My, our murderer is quite the slippery one, but rest assured, Mr. Layton, isn't a criminal alive that can outwit me. I'll have him behind bars before you know it. Before you know it. Any word of Ramon's whereabouts? Now we're getting out of here. Sadly, no new puzzles this way. Ooh, the restaurant! Give me a puzzle, punk. Yeah, you a punk. Ramon, he hasn't been around today. Looks like we've hit another dead end. Bad you couldn't find him. Usually skips out of work and comes here to gossip and have coffee. And you know, speaking of gossip, I've heard some weird rumors from my customers lately. Recently, there's been talk of some strange old man running around St. Mystery kidnapping people. A kidnapper? Who is this old man? I heard all this secondhand, so you got me there. You need to find a better source for village gossip. Might want to try your luck at the cafe. Usually you'll hear rumors straight from the source there. Almost sunset now, so the cafe should be open for dinner. Mysterious old man kidnapping village folk? Now that's a rumor. Chapter 3 solved. Oh, I missed 3 puzzles. Professor, it's getting dark out. Afraid that's my cue to start closing up shop. Come by tomorrow if you get hungry. I wonder if there's like a Professor Layton anime or something. Luke, let's take a moment to sum up our findings. We have a strange roaring tower, disappearing villagers, and an odd elderly kidnapper. Also bizarre. I can't make any sense of it all, Professor. I think we've finally got some clues on our hands, my boy. Observing the nightlife in this village might tell us more of what we need to know. Great idea, Professor. Turned dark and Ramon still hasn't returned. Continue the investigation to find clues. Yes. Time is it? 8:01. I got really lucky with that hint coin. I was like, I've never seen that ever before. Alright, you got a puzzle for me? Sorry, young lady. Could you help us? We're looking for someone you see, and... Sorry, can't help you. And by can't, I mean don't want to. I barely even talked to Ramon, and I am so not interested in this search. But maybe if you help me solve this puzzle, I just might, remember something. Just who do you think you are, young lady? A suckafu, that's who. Oh boy. From high in the sky, a pair of aliens observes humans. That's just a lot of S's right there. A pair of aliens observes humans using a bizarre object. Perplexed, one alien turns to the other and says, "How strange. The Earthling is opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. I've never seen anything like it. What could these extraterrestrial visitors be talking about? Opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. I just have no idea. My first oh, I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. Maybe not. Maybe not. See, like, at first I was thinking like, oh, maybe like a treasure map or something like that. My first thought was like some sort of like telescope or something like that when I was first reading it, but that doesn't make any sense now. My current answer is 0 because sometimes people put a line through 0 to signify that it is a 0. However, that doesn't really that's not like an opening in a sheet of paper. It's not like a hole in a sheet of paper, so that doesn't really make much sense. And at the same time, I kind of feel like this is number related because, well, I guess it's possible to put letters. Yeah, it is possible to put letters. So, I suppose I could do that. There's an anime set in the Layton universe that has begun airing fairly recently, but it doesn't have Layton himself as the protagonist. What? What? Oh, is it? Is it related to that most recent game came out with like his daughter or something like that? Let's go ahead and use a hint. Even something as common as paper can look bizarre to someone who's never seen it before. What kind of device puts holes in paper? It must have a needle or sharp point to it. There's a hole puncher. Technically a stapler. I don't know. What kind of device puts holes in paper? Let's do another one. This object uses a needle to punch a hole in a sheet of paper. Then it's used to draw a solid line around the hole. Since it draws a line, it must have some sort of writing implement attached to it. I know what it is now. I know what it is now. My answer is a compass. think that's how you spell it.
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Yep, one of those. See, when it said drawing a line, you know, it was like a straight line. What the heck draws a straight line and puts a hole in a piece of paper? That one was pretty tough. Nice work. When you think about it, the alien's description of a compass is pretty much spot on. Interesting how widely the perception of a single object can vary, isn't it? I guess. You know, I've heard that if you aren't careful walking around St. Mystery at night, you can run into trouble. I bet Ramon wasn't being careful. What exactly do you mean? She dipped. Yeah, it's a detective anime with his daughter, Catriel. One of those games, or there's a game with her name in it, I think. See if you got a puzzle for me. Excuse me, so sorry to bother you again. Have you seen Ramon since we last spoke? Come on, Luke, let's go. This loitering man? Oh. 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 There's coins everywhere. We'll talk to this guy. Oh goodness, whatever shall I do? What seems to be the trouble, sir? Let's see here. Strong, young, and you look like you have a good back. Oh, thank heavens you came along. Beg your pardon? I've searched everywhere and I just can't find the thing. Oh, I suppose I must have dropped it when I was strolling by the park this afternoon. I would go search for it myself, but it's gotten dark out. It is awfully scary out there. Nothing of the sort. It's just that, well, I'm no spring chicken anymore and my eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be. So, how about it, Sonny? Will you help out an old man and go search the front of the park for me? What? We're in the middle of our investigation right now. Now, Luke. No need to be rude. After all, the park is but a small ways away. And who knows, we might actually find some new information to aid our case there. Besides, helping those in need is the duty of any gentleman. Splendid. I'll wait right here for you to come back. I'm counting on you. One more detail, please, sir. What exactly did you drop? Drop? Oh my. Now, what was it? All right, it was my watch, actually. My best wrist watch. Bring it back for me, Sonny. Laddie. Let's go ahead and do those missing puzzles. Do them in order. Oh boy, oh boy. While walking through a market on vacation, you notice a small stand selling cameras. A camera and case set is selling for $310. The seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. You decide you'd rather wait on buying a camera and opt to just buy the case alone. You hand the seller a $100 bill and see his eyes light up. Think fast now. How much change should you be getting back? I want to say $90, but let's see. The camera and case set is selling for $300. Seller says that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself. Okay, so that lends more credence to 10. that the case costs 10. And that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. So 10. You decide, let's just go with 90. Give me that.
That should do it.
40 picarettes. Life is hard.
I suppose I thought...
Oh no, think carefully or you might just get shortchanged. Did I not account for tax? Camera and case set selling for $310. Seller tells you that the camera costs $300 more than the case itself, and that the case costs the price of the set minus the cost of the camera. Case costs the price of the set, which is $310, minus the cost of the camera. I really don't know. Kind of lost on this one and forgot my timer on this one, and let's throw a hint. Throw up the timer right now. This puzzle isn't math intensive, but there is particularly tricky aspect to it that trips most people up. The camera and case cost a total of $310, but differ in price by $300. What? Okay, if you assume that the case costs X, then the camera must cost X plus 300. That means that the camera itself must cost more than 300. What? 300 more than the case itself. Oh. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I see it now. So if the case was $10, then the camera would have to be $310. I see. Let's go ahead and do the last one. The case and camera cost $310 together. The camera costs $300 more than the case. It may seem like the answer is $300 for the camera and $10 for the case, but if you do the math, you'll see that the difference in price is only $290. Have you noticed that already? I'm really bad at these kind of puzzles, by the way, which is why I've been taking a really long time on them. What's up, Angel? Wait, you actually went to work today? What? See that? The difference in price is only $290. Camera costs $300 more than the case. Case cost for the price of the camera. I don't know this one. Have I mentioned I'm really, really bad at math puzzles? This is 42. I'm gonna cheat on this one. I think I failed like every single test for this one. Should get back $95 and change. The case costs $5 and the camera $305. Where do I... You know what? Let's just see the game explain this one to me.
That should do it.
They called and were like, we need you to come help. And you said, okay, on my way. Hope they're paying you overtime. Good thinking. That merchant had an awfully misleading way of explaining things, didn't he? Make sure you don't get duped by some swindler next time you go out shopping. I don't get that one at all. Like I said, I'm really, really bad at math puzzles. But, whatever. Do that one. Nope, they never do. Life is hard. You'll get overtime someday, I'm sure. Go ahead and get rid. 3 identical looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas as labels, what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella? What? 3 identical looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming the owners don't check their umbrellas' labels, what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk away or walk off with their own umbrella? I mean, if I were to just spitball here, theoretically, I'm thinking there's a 33% chance that each person will select their own umbrella. Which means they have a 66% chance to fail. 66 repeating. So it can't be 33. It can't be 33 because once one person takes an umbrella, it then goes to 50-50. So I have to take that into account. That there's a 33 and then a 50. But one person is guaranteed. Well, no, actually, that's not true. I guess it is possible for everyone to grab the wrong umbrella. So maybe... So it's still 33 and then 50%. So I just have to figure out how that works. This is another math puzzle. Something that I'm really, really bad at. So... I don't know, 33 times 50... 16.5? 50 divided by 33? 15%? 15%? Let's go with 15. You're screaming at the screen right now.
That should do it.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Oh,
Although this puzzle is asking about percentages, you shouldn't need a calculator to finish this one. I'm overthinking it? The thing is with these puzzles is they make you want to overthink things, because I've been destroyed on a few of them. Hey, what's up, Heels? I don't want to put in 33. I don't want to spend any hint coins on this one either. Although I might spend some hint coins on this. That's the point of the puzzle? I guess that's true. I guess that's true. You'll help. You'll help. I'm at 5 minutes. I kind of just want to put in 33. I still feel like 33 is wrong because of the fact that once one person picks up an umbrella, it goes to 50% chance. But let's see. I guess if they all picked them up at the same time, it would be 33% chance. So I guess I might as well just put that in, you know, just get that out of the way.
There we go.
I hope it isn't 33% chance because... Okay, good. Good.
Oh,
Wanted to get that out of the way.
how embarrassing.
Okay. Okay. Assuming the owners... This puzzle really tripped you up the first time too? I'll spend 1 hint coin. Just 1. Don't lose focus of what's being asked. Keep in mind that you aren't being asked the percentage likelihood of you grabbing your own umbrella from a group of 3. Right, and that's what I thought of when it goes from 33 to 50. This is the first Layton game. Curious Village. Yeah, Curious Village. So the puzzle is definitely taking into account, okay, that one person picks up an umbrella and then the next person picks up the umbrella. So, and it says I don't need a calculator. That's because that's more than 2. If there's only 1 left and it's the right one, then yeah. I don't want to believe that. Oh, okay, why don't you explain to me how that is? If there's 3 umbrellas, A, B, C, and A and B take their own umbrellas, what are the odds you'll pick up C? Okay, I get that, but aren't the odds the same that 2 people can pick up their own umbrella? Well, Isn't there a 33% chance that someone can pick up their own umbrella and then a 50% chance that someone can pick up their own umbrella? Really? Keep in mind that you aren't being asked the percentage likelihood of you grabbing your own umbrella from a group of 3. 3 identical looking umbrellas are sitting upright in a stand. Assuming that the owners don't check their umbrellas' labels, what percentage chance is there that only 2 people will walk off with their own umbrella? So it's impossible for only 2 people to take their own umbrella. How is that impossible? It says only 2 will get the correct one. If they have, the other person is going to pick up their own no matter what. But if 2 get the correct one, the third has to get the correct one. Keyword only. Because A and B have the correct umbrella, there's only one left. So C must pick up the right umbrella as well. I'm just gonna put in 0. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I never fixed this part of the timer. I never fixed that point. Oh my goodness, I was supposed to render that out today. Boy, the puzzle just comes in all slow like. Legit, I don't actually see how it could be 0. Just because, like, sure, it does say that 2 people, like, what percentage chance that 2 people will leave with their own umbrella? But it doesn't say, well, okay, so it does. So there's 0% chance for him to get the wrong one. A and B picked the right umbrellas already. Okay, so you're looking at it from a totally different angle. And what's up, Dante? You're thinking about it in the sense of the question is already saying that there are 2 umbrellas that are being made off with the correct owner. So therefore, the last umbrella has to go to the correct owner as well. And so when the question is posing only 2 people make off with their umbrella and the last person makes off with the incorrect one, that is impossible because the 2 people already made off with the correct one, so the last one remaining is also the correct one. I think I get it now. You guys did a fine job explaining that one.
There we go.
That's a trick question. That is a trick question. That's right. If 2 people manage to grab their own umbrellas, the third person is left with only 1 umbrella to take, her own. It's impossible for only 2 of the 3 to pick up their own umbrellas. It is completely a trick question. These games get you sometimes.